crazy. That's a crazy lineup to have, by the way. What the? Okay. We're going to see some Odan. We're going to see some Sylph.
I actually have zero clue what this matchup looks like. Hodan is such an enigma that I can't even begin to fathom what most of this character's matchups look like.
It's just so bizarre. Like, you introduced a charge character to a platform fighter. It's so... Again, I mean, that's part of the course, is like every character in this game has some sort of unique oddball mechanic, which is like, it's crazy to see in action.
Better yet, a charge character that just flies for some reason?
And it's
why
a monkey?
does it do all that?
Ouch. Look at that triple fair to the dome. 30 seconds in. It's a strong start from Wendy. Number 2 in MDVA for a reason, by the way.
Yeah, Wendy is... I've had the pleasure or displeasure, depending on how you see it, of fighting Wendy on several occasions, and I get humbled every single time. But this ledge situation is so rough for Sylv.
Another triple forward air coming in. I mean, that's the power of Hodan right there. That's the Hot Spring Sage. Pay your respects.
The one thing I can see in this matchup being good for Sylv is obviously the character's biggest strength is range, right? You have these massive vines that you can just whip everywhere, and they give you a really good ability to zone people out. But Hodan doesn't really care about that range, and especially the hurtbox extension that comes with a lot of those moves is just gonna mess you up.
3 stock coming in from Wendy on that game 1. This character is kind of just steamrolls.
Yeah. One thing I want to point out about Sylv is that character has a really ugly 45-degree blind spot. Given that the fastest option to cover that space is frame 18 with forward air. And it just becomes really hard to hit people for jumping in on you. Here's Trapple. This is Hen's favorite stage.
We love to see it. We love some Shovel Knight representation.
If the stage is left...
Oh, okay. A little bit of
not
an
the
SD.
teabag.
A little bit of a blessing coming in. I mean, hey, you take it every day to day.
Yep.
If you're HenArten, you're taking it every day to day.
Only 2 stocks you need to take off this foul demon.
I will slay you, vile beast!
Wendy doing a really good job of just, like, baiting Hen in and playing the vertical. Getting a lot of these landing aerials to start these combos is really, really well done. There's the up B. That's going to take it.
There it is. Quickly evening up, though. Only 33% on Wendy's second stock here after just pure SD.
Yeah, I feel like you need a little bit more damage than that if you're Hen. But here we go. This is some damage we're looking for. Getting a little bit antsy here, looking for the up strong or the back air.
Hen is doing a good job controlling center stage, but once Wendy finds the in, it's monkey time.
And these parries on the platforms are getting called out a lot. Hen is expecting Wendy to swing right away pretty frequently. And you're getting it then in these ledge situations where everything is getting covered and you just can't get back on the stage. And what do? Back air going to buy Hen a little bit of breathing room. Calls out with the up B into the up air.
Off the top. You'd love to see it.
That's a stock.
Getting called out pretty quickly, though. You're on the defensive. Still not enough, though. This Sylvanos keeping it online. Hen has a second lease on life here. Try to get as much extra credit, at least, as you can, before just the explosion of the up special coming in from Wendy.
Wendy retreating to that top platform, flying away into the skybox. Hen, as he comes back down to earth, has to tangle with that Howl, going to get 57%. But this ledge situation, we've seen it before, and it turns out ugly every time.
It does. Like, just look at this advantage state. The towel, the constant.
Yeah, these parries are just getting called out super hard.
And just, yeah, you're trying to get back to stage somehow, and hence she's really struggling to find any way to get that sure footing once she's in disadvantage. And Wendy is just like, okay, it's my field day. I get the up special that's enhanced. I can just kind of juggle you for a while with up air. I can just keep you off stage constantly with the pressure. It looks like there's just not a lot of answers right now for him.
There really isn't. Like, Sylv is a character that already kind of has a terrible recovery as is. And just in the way of how abusable it is. And Hodan having giant hitboxes that hit below the ledge is really not helping Hen's case. Just the movement is impeccable, too, from a character that's honestly not that fast by rival standards.
Yeah, a little slow. Quick parry there.
Beautiful parry. Let's see what kind of damage we're getting here.
It's monkey time. Keep this advantage state going.
Hen's going all the way in every single time, but that's honestly not really that game that match defining because you're just going to get everything covered everywhere you go. The recovery is so rough for Sylv in this matchup.
Yeah, it's a very clear display case that we're seeing, I think. It's just like, okay, this is poor Sylvanos is just getting butchered by the monkey. I mean, to Hen's credit, when she's holding down center stage, that's when she's finding most good things for herself. But the problem is that, like, how much can you hold center stage when Wendy's just constantly throwing down, getting in your face, keeping you moving? Like, you just don't have the opportunity to hold down center stage against this character.
Right, it just feels like when she does get center stage, she gets the damage, but actually maintaining that space, maintaining control of the stage is just not happening, Rain.
We got one more stock for Hen right now. Hopefully to try to claw something back. It's looking really rough right now because Wendy's sitting pretty at 3 stocks right now. Sitting pretty at 2 games right now as well.
Really just looking to take this one home with a quick 30 and a handshake, but Hen fighting back just a little bit here. Looking for something. That parry going to get called out again. Here we go. Onto the Hodon Express, and you might just be gone!
Oh my god. That is rough. That is a 3-0 and a quick fist bump if I've ever seen it.